Are you with me?
Yeah, man. I'm just going on YouTube to check the live as well. Can you hear me?
Wow,
To check.
I can hear you. How you doing, my man?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy to see AC Milan winning. And is we suffered, but that's the Serie A. That's how it works.
Back
So
on track.
yeah, 6
Yes.
points from Inter. So it's gonna be fun.
6 points
Let's
from
see.
Inter.
How you doing, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. I was working the whole day, but I got to see the game in the background, and I couldn't but keep my emotions in check while I was working. I was really happy to see a big chunk team back in action.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of first of all, I want to thank you everyone for coming here to the post match, and thank you for supporting us. And if you have a second just to like the live and subscribe, that's incredible. And yeah, I mean,
Yes,
this is
sir.
this is the right AC Milan, the one we've seen in the first 21 games, where we were leading the Serie A. And it's
Absolutely.
kind of a proof that when we have the full squad and we are not tired, we perform, we get the result, we get the job done. So it's good to know that.
Yes, and I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Çalhanoğlu for scoring the winning goal. Çalhanoğlu, who I don't know if for people who don't, I don't know if you, for anybody that is listening, for who follows Italian media or the Italian fans, Çalhanoğlu they've been shitting on Çalhanoğlu this whole week. All the major YouTube channels, Milan channels have been completely shitting on Çalhanoğlu. So I'm very happy that he got the winning goal. And that's what we need. We need our guys to come back. I want to give a man of the match. Sorry?
No, I just want to say that Italian media, especially newspapers, they've been really bad against AC Milan as well. Kind of not disrespecting the team.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I think your connection is a bit weak. I don't know.
Okay, I got it. I'm back. Yes. Sorry, you were saying?
No, I was saying that the Italian news medias, they were kind of disrespecting AC Milan and underestimating the club and saying that now it's just about Inter and Juventus is gonna get the second position. So I'm happy that things went in the different direction. Have you seen Juventus losing today?
Yes, and in fact, I wanted to give today's AC Milan man of the match is Pippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi gets AC Milan's man of the match today, just like the old days when he would score 1 million goals for us in Champions League. So today we got to give it to him.
Yeah, Inzaghi is a legend.
Arcana, andiamo ragazzi, let's go.
Yeah. Yes.
So
we are back.
Let's look at the table and see where we are right now. So did Inter play yet?
No, Inter is not playing for the coronavirus issue.
All right, you're correct. So we got Inter Milan with 1 game less at 65, Milan at 59, Juventus 55, still with 1 game less.
Yep, they have to play against Napoli. So whatever result comes out of that game is good.
hold on. This can't be right. This can't be right.
What do you mean?
Right. And our next game is against Sampdoria. What do you think about that? What are you expecting?
Well, I think
People.
people. I think we're going to do well, man, because now, as I say, we can rest, play one game a week, and our direct opponent, Roma and Napoli, they need to win against Napoli. They're going to play right now, probably in 10 minutes, so they're gonna lose point. And I know Napoli has to play against Inter, if I'm not wrong, or anyway against Atalanta, against Juventus, against a lot of teams. So I see
Who do you think is going to lose points?
all of them. They're gonna play against each other, and AC Milan is going to have just 3 easy games. I mean, easy. Let's see, but still not playing against Juventus or
Let's hope.
Atalanta.
Let's hope they're going to be easy games. I have a question for you and everybody that is listening. As Laird said, thank you everybody for being here and listening to us. Grazie, Forza Milan. We got the 3 point. Andiamo, ragazzi. What did you think of Brahim Diaz's performance today? I think it was
great. I mean, it's a good performance. Yeah, I always liked him. I think I always liked players like him that actually are technically valuable. And I like the way he treats the ball. Nice passes, always fighting, even if he's a tiny person, he's always fighting over there and trying to do his best. So It's good. I like him. I hope we're gonna keep him and for another season, maybe another loan for another season.
Now
next season.
From what I heard last is that they're not going to keep him. And it looks like Dalot and Ibrahim are going back to where they came from. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know if that's correct. I don't think it's the right thing to do. Ibrahim we should keep him at Milan and make him grow at Milan.
But where did you hear those news?
Just like from different sources close to Milanello, but it doesn't mean that they're real or not. They get shit wrong a lot, but just like the Hello Milan. No, what is it? Hello Milan, I think. But anyway, so that's what I'm hearing. And then there is Vlahovic, this guy that played against us tonight. It looks like Milan wants to go for Vlahovic. And guys, Skillard says Paper Diaz kept running. Appreciate the hard work. Yeah, I thought he did good. I liked his performance. Who do you think was man of the match for you, Laird?
I would say Kessie did a great game as well. Hakan Çalhanoğlu is coming back with decent levels. I would say Ibrahimovic is the man of the match because he scored the first goal. He's always been dangerous up front, and AC Milan is a different a different team with him in the pitch.
Right,
they have a striker, so I think he's the man of the match.
And did you notice that today, first time in I don't know how long, we scored an open play, which is a big thing because I think we've been struggling to do that, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah, but because we didn't have Ibra playing.
Yeah, correct. Correct.
That's another thing.
Correct. Kjaer with a Pirlo-esque assist for Ibra was a phenomenal passage of play. Ibra could have had a brace today because he got a beautiful through ball from Çalhanoğlu, then chipped the goalkeeper and went straight on the crossbar.
Yeah.
That was a shame. Milan Butch says, please give Tomori his flowers. Ibra played just okay. Okay, well, Tomori is proven to be absolutely fantastic. But guys, I want to be realistic with how I feel about Tomori. I'm getting a lot of reports from different news sources that Chelsea is like really regrets having loaned Tomori out. So, we got to hope that they don't convince Tomori to go back to Chelsea. As it stands right now, from a contractual standpoint, Tomori is the only person that can choose. If Milan want to buy them, Chelsea can't say anything. They have no say. But if Tomori says, no, I want to go back to Chelsea, then he will go back to Chelsea. So it's up to him. So we Milan fans have to give him love and show him appreciation and tell him that we want him to stay with us because he will have European glory with us. Any opinions on Tomori tonight?
Chelsea was regretting him the day after they gave it to AC Milan. So even all the supporters were regretting. They knew he was good. And if he chose AC Milan to come to AC Milan, I think he made his mind. He's going to stay at AC Milan. He wants to stay.
I really hope so.
And I don't trust these reports because during the summer they were saying AC Milan is going to get Milenkovic from Fiorentina, and that dude is so bad. He's not good enough for AC Milan.
Absolutely.
And no report was saying Tomori, and actually AC Milan gets Tomori. And now reports are saying Vlahovic, Belotti, and garbage like this. So reports for AC Milan are just a bunch of people, in my opinion, that they don't really know what's going on.
I agree with you about this, and I think I'm really glad you brought that up. I mean, if we look even at last season's transfer market, the amount of bullshit that these people wrote every fucking day was absolutely insane. So when it comes to transfer market, when it comes to that stuff, it's all speculation. It's all, that's what it is. It's just speculation. So, let's not hang on to those reports too much. So Benacer, Arcana says Benacer changed the game. Amazing to have Benacer back. He did not get injured. He played his last 30 minutes. Pioli this time did the right thing. Instead of starting him, he made him play at the back end of the game. What did you think about Benacer's return?
I mean, I cannot wait for him to be 100% because if Kessie is important, he's even more. Because Kessie has the strength, Kessie is strong, he fights and runs. Benacer is more like the mind. He kind of gives the tempo to the game, and he is the best, is the link up between the defense and the midfield. So that high press, all the teams give to us, with Benacer, you kind of find the solution. And I realized in the first half, Tonali was really bad at that. When they were giving pressure to Tonali was suffering a lot. So with Benacer, we suffer less, especially when he's 100%. So he's really important for our game. And Tonali can improve more if he plays with Benacer, if he sees Benacer play.
Absolutely. Tonali had a good game, I think. But yes, you're absolutely right. The Benacer-Kessie tandem is very reminiscent in a different way, but also in a similar way to the Pirlo Gattuso tandem of this quality and quantity, this perfect balance of quality and quantity. And Benacer and Kessie are very similar in that core, that they produce quality and quantity together.
The good thing about them is that none of them have the quality of Pirlo, and none of them have the aggressiveness of Gattuso, but they are both of them in between, in the middle. They have a bit of both. Correct. So they can cover that part of the field together.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I want to read Easy Tie. Easy Tie says Ibra could have had a hat trick. Yeah, now that I think about it, he had that crazy shot from the sideline that hit the crossbar. Ibra hit 2 crossbars today, correct?
He hit crossbar and the post second half, I think. Yeah. So it's Ibra is good, man. Ibra is always gonna be good with those type of teams. He's gonna manage to get those 20 goals, and we need him for that because those are the points we need more.
And let's remember that Ibra did say that he's going to renew for next season, so we're going to see Ibra again next season in AC Milan. If Tomori says Maldini will adopt him, well, about Maldini, if all these players are coming to AC Milan, it is because of Maldini. They're fascinated to work with Maldini. Maldini is an inspiration to a lot of players. So thank God for that. Easy tie. We basically purpose him a contract if he accepts it, even if it's what? Sorry, let me read this again. We basically propose him a contract if he accepts it. If he accepts it, then everything is fine. Well, hopefully he does. What were your opinions on Dalot today? Because I have some things I want to say about Dalot that maybe are not the most positive.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember him making a bad mistake. To be fair.
Well, can I just say something and then keep on going? The moment he did that foul in the beginning there, I was like, this is a goal. I was like, I'm sure they're gonna, I knew they're gonna score. I was like, Della, why did you foul him right there in that position? That is such.
You're talking the first goal of Fiorentina or the second free kick?
Yeah, the free kick. I was like, that was Dalot's guy. And then a few minutes later, maybe 15 minutes later, he did another foul very similar to that. So that's my negative comments about Dalot. He needs to be more smart. He needs to get clever.
Are you sure he did the first foul when we got the goal? It was Dalot who did the foul. Are you sure?
I am 99.999999% sure.
Because I'm sure Dalot did the second foul, sitting in the similar position when we didn't get the goal. But the second foul is not. I cannot blame Dalot because we lost the ball. I think Casillo, the midfielder, lost the ball, and Dalot had to stop that, not counter-attack, but that dangerous situation. And the only way to stop it is the foul. So yeah, it's still our. I think these are mistakes. Are
inexperience
of a guy who is 20 years old and doesn't have the experience
correct
that needed to do it well. That's the only thing.
Yeah, he needs to really improve on that aspect. So Skillert says, when the transfer window opens, we need to replace the medical team. This has been a theme for a long time with AC Milan. I remember Milan has always had this problem. It really sucks. But guys, I said that in April the team is going to be back. Hopefully I'm going to be right. And tonight we saw a little bit of it. And another thing, Laert, Calabria is actually, according to the reports I read, is expected to return mid to late April.
I didn't know. I mean, I knew when you told me on WhatsApp after you told me. But when they say during the injury, they say he's gonna go for a quick surgery. I felt like he wanted to do that because he can come back for the Europes, So I had that feeling. That's why he's doing it. Because usually, if you cannot come back, you just let it go. You do the surgery in the summer, and you start the therapy and everything after, physio.
Right.
After the break, you just go for holidays,
Yes.
So if he did that, I felt like he's coming back.
Right. And so that's excellent news, guys. We will have Calabria back. And hopefully by mid-April, we will have the whole team back. And I'm going to go through the comments, but I want to look at this comment right here. And then I just want to talk a little bit about this. To be honest, the law seems better than Kalulu at left-back position. I agree, Zaman Abdullah. I definitely agree. And I wish, in retrospect, that Pioli would have played Dalot instead of Kalulu in the Europa League. But c'est la vie. Who do you think is better at that position, Laert? Dalot or Kalulu?
On the right back?
Left back.
Oh, yeah. Left back, Dalot is better than Kalulu as a left
Absolutely.
back. As a right back, Kalulu is better because he is stronger. I feel like he's more concentrated.
He's more defensive.
It's more defensive. He's a more defender, Kalulu.
Absolutely.
I see. I'm happy about the defense. I mean, we have a good defense.
Yes, and 30 million for Milinkovic. No, thank you.
That's crazy, man. some people they write these reports in the summer just to get followers on Instagram, or I don't know
It's
what
all
they mean.
it's all clickbait, guys. It's all
Yeah.
clickbait.
Uh,
Lucas,
we yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Lucas says, "Where were you guys for the game?" So today I was working. Ari was not available. Laert, you weren't available, correct?
Yeah, I'm working on my dissertation, so I have a lot of stuff to do. So
Nice.
we're trying to survive to our real life.
And now, right now, guys, as we speak, Ari is right now creating the review. So stay in tune. He's going to be releasing that tonight. Be ready for the Ari review, the Rossoneri review. So let's go through some of these comments. Kessie has improved a lot passing. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Milan Butch says, out of all the injuries, the only replacement who made a statement to stay in the starting lineup is Tomori. Everyone else needs to talk to their agent because they're not good enough. Wow. So Milan Butch, big fan of Tomori, huh?
Milan Butch, I think I want to just tell him or her to follow us because I think he's a new user. So to subscribe and follow us. And thank
Yes.
you for being here. All the people are here at the moment. And I want to say hi to
Absolutely.
Lucas and Amir.
Of
Amir was
course, yes.
texting me on Instagram saying why you guys are not online. And actually, it's really nice. People care about that, so it's lovely. We're trying our best, so I like that. Thank you, guys.
Yes, unfortunately, aside from this, we have commitments, we have jobs, we have things we need to take care of. Ibra is God, Izitai says. Ibrahim Adin Adrir says the lot is good at left back. I agree. He's also good at right back. The first half of the lot was atrocious, but the second half was better. Yes. Let's see if. What about Vessano Maldini Daniele? Will he get a chance? What's your opinion when he comes back from injury? Lair, what do you think about Daniel Maldini?
I think Daniel Maldini is like going back to the conversation we had one day. He's like a third choice, and in the team. So yes. I prefer him as a third choice, which is a guy that is young.
For now, yeah,
yeah, and he's like he cares about the club. He's not gonna be someone who wants to renew a contract. He's the son of Maldini, so he has to care about and give everything.
Yeah.
So I prefer him as someone I don't know, or someone who's gonna cost you to buy and to give a contract and stuff like that. But yes. I would love him to play a bit more and and see a bit if he can improve and get a better career at the end.
Yes, I mean, absolutely. Right now, Daniele Maldini is still a teenager. So let's not forget that he's still a teenager. This was his first experience in the starting, in the squad, in the first squad, as like we were saying, a third choice, a fourth choice. Yes, the little we have seen from him, the guy seems to be very good at winning the ball back in the midfield. So I've seen him win the ball back in the midfield, reminiscent of his father a little bit in his technique, in his sliding techniques. Technically, he's very good. Decision-wise, we've seen some things that were like, maybe you should improve on that. But I have good feelings, good hope for the guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep on going. Kalulu should have started. Well, actually, we don't agree with that. Yes, the law did that stupid foul. Absolutely. Here we go. Amir, our friend Amir says, I don't care how it happened. We got 3 points. Benacer and Ibra are back, which is huge. Agent Pippo Inzaghi did a huge favor for us today by beating those losers, Juve. Now we hope Napoli-Roma tie. Yes, Pippo Inzaghi, thank you. What a win for them, man. What the hell is happening with Juventus? Do you think this is this? I mean, if usually after losing the if you're a Juventus coach, after losing to Porto like that, and then now to Benevento, he should usually in Serie A coach is fired. Well, it is surprising.
I agree with you. I mean, and probably in this situation, Pirlo deserves to get fired. But considering Juventus is they have troubles in terms of money, so they cannot afford to get another manager. And Pirlo is that type of manager that is actually accepting this situation, because another manager would ask for a better player, a better squad. On the other side, Pirlo is more like, okay, I have the job, I want to do my best and try to improve and get the top four. So it's a kind of win-win situation for both the team and the manager.
Yeah, and I think that they should actually keep on going with Pirlo. I think Pirlo is he just needs time.
I strongly believe Pirlo is not the issue. I think the issue are old player.
Yeah.
The Juventus has Ronaldo. I think is an issue because is really expensive and is not the best player of the league, in my opinion. So if you want to pay someone 30 million, that person needs to be the best player of the league.
Hey, I love that, Larry. Who is the best player in the league right now? Guys, in the comments, you tell me also. Who do you guys think is the best player in the league right now? Okay, let's keep on going. Milan Butch says, also, Hauge cannot get a game to save his life. He prefers Krunic on the wing. Yeah, Hauge, I don't know what's going on with Hauge. I think psychologically the guy is distraught.
I don't know.
Easy Ty says, it's just you. Yeah, tell me what you think.
I think it's fine. I mean, he knows it's tough. Serie A is tough, and he needs to fight for his position to play. So I don't think he just understands that's the situation. He knew when he moved from Norway to AC Milan. He knew it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard. He needs those 1 or 2 years to improve. So I'm not worried about him.
Yeah, I feel the same way. We got to give these young players time. So, guys, everybody, unfortunately, is saying that the best player in the league is Lukaku, our arch nemesis from the other team, from the second team of Milano. So, Lukaku, do you agree with this, Laird?
As a striker, yeah, he's the best player in the league. And unfortunately,
what about player? Just the best player.
Probably is the one, because I always say if we had Lukaku, we win the league. If we had Lukaku instead of Inter having Lukaku, if this AC Milan has Lukaku as a striker, doesn't get injury, plays 36 games a season in Serie A and scores 25 goals, we win the league. We don't lose against Juventus, we don't lose against Inter, we don't lose against Spezia, and we win the league. So that's the players making the difference in Serie A at the moment.
Yep. Joel, by the way, just says real fast, Kessie over Juventus midfield. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, everybody says Lukaku. Yes. Yeah, Kessie, for me, is the best midfielder in Serie A, for sure. No doubt. Frederick Porcelli Rossonero says Lautaro is far better player than Lukaku. Now, I saw something here that I really want to address, and not to stay too long on this subject, but Amir says, I almost feel guilty that Pirlo was one of my favorite because he was one of my favorite players. He just feels like a backstabber to me now. So a lot of people feel like Pirlo, was a backstabber. And my opinion is going to be a little bit controversial based on what the general AC Milan population feels. I think AC Milan backstabbed Pirlo, in my opinion, because at that time Pirlo was 32, and Milan had this policy that once you get to a certain age, then your wages go down. And Pirlo was saying, I'm still a top player. I want you to treat me like a top player. Don't look at me as a player that I'm on the way out. And as a matter of fact, Pirlo went to Juventus, got to a Champions League final, won a bunch of Scudettis. I think Milan made the mistake to treat Pirlo as if he wasn't a top player anymore. That's my opinion. A lot of people have different opinions.
My opinion is, at that time, I think Pirlo wanted 5 million for 3 years, and AC Milan offered him 2 years, 4 million, a bit less than what he wanted, and just 1 year less than what Juventus offered to him. So fair enough. In my opinion, that was business. they didn't agree on the business part of the on part of the situation. So it's fair enough, but I don't see him as a traitor or something like that. I have not like bad feelings about him. I always think AC Milan is more important than any player played with AC Milan. So they come and go. That's fine.
Yeah. Lucas says, did you hear that Rebic is going to the Croatian national team camp instead of going to Florence today? Well, for me, it makes sense because he was suspended anyway, so he might as well start heading to the nationals. So just a few more comments, and then I want to look at the stats of the game. Let's see what our friends are saying. The Rossonero family. Here we go. Mayank Sharma says, Samu missed a very good chance today, and against Manu and against Man U as well. Instead of shooting himself, he passed. Looks like he's afraid to shoot. Hey, well, his goals are definitely overdue, for sure. Let's read a few more comments, and then let's look at the stats of the game. The problem with Dalot is that he's not good at defending and on the left. Like Theo, he pushes. I think that Dalot could be more useful as a right midfielder instead of Casti. I would like Pioli to try that. Laert, so Easy Time mentioned Theo. What did you think about Theo's game today?
Better than previous games. He's releasing the ball. He's going for the 1-2-1. He's attacking the free space. I really like that. A 1-2 with the Brahim Diaz giving to Kessie and on the space for Theo. That was a great option. We should do that more often, and Theo needs to release that ball. And going back again to Dalot and to all these youngsters, these players are not finished players. Even Theo Hernandez is not a finished product. They still need to improve a lot. They're still learning a lot.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, they just started to decent levels. They started to play every week, because before Theo wasn't playing with Real Madrid every week. So that's another thing. It's a different situation.
And by the way, Theo does have a Champions League medal, even though he didn't play. I think he does have a Champions League medal. Frederick Porcelli says, last year with us, he wasn't the same. I think he needed change. Okay, now that Benacer is back, we will be able to score more goals. He's creative. He is a creative player. The way he sees the pass, his vision is amazing. Also very good dribbler. Yes, absolutely. With Benacer back, Milan can play that brand of football that us Milanisti love. All right, so let's look at some stats, Laert, and let's see what we can deduct out of the stats. So let me get rid of this comment here. 7 shots from Fiorentina, 13 shots from AC Milan. So right off the bat, just on that stat alone, Milan was the most offensive team today. And we saw that, right? Shots on target. Milan had 3 shots on target. And guess what? 3 goals. So perfect efficiency right there. 2 shots on target for Fiorentina. Ball possession, 39% for Fiorentina, 61 for Milan. So big difference there. Big difference. Very good. Look at the pass difference. 327 for Fiorentina, 503 for Milan. That's a huge difference. Was Fiorentina even playing today? Pass accuracy, 79% to 85%. Milan should be better than that. They should be in the 90s, like Barcelona back in the day. Fouls, Fiorentina 6, Milan 11. So Milan arguably a little bit more aggressive than Fiorentina. Yellow cards, 3. So again, another for Milan and 1 for Fiorentina. Another stat that shows that Milan was a little bit more aggressive. 0 red card, 1 offside each, and 8 corners each. So again, it comes down to the technical prowess of the players. Milan is just a better technical team. And a good thing they won, because if they would have lost, we wouldn't have deserved to lose. Any opinions on these stats, Light?
I think Fiorentina was better than what the stats are showing. In terms of being more dangerous, when they were attacking, there were always a danger around. and they were more kind of looking to be effective. So less possession and more like going and trying to finish the action.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a difficult game. They are so important. These 3 points are so important, man. It's incredible. Really important.
Amir says, I have to go now, boys. Today is the Persian New Year. Well, congratulations for the celebration. Forza Milan. Big gift today for a new year. Awesome. That's amazing. Positive news. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you, Amir. Thank you.
Wait, hold on. Lucas says, Roy, what are you talking about? How are you going to fudge Fiorentina out of stats? Well, the stats, numbers don't lie. At the end of the day, numbers don't lie, and those stats showed that Fiorentina should be doing much better. For the club Fiorentina is, for the history of the team and the fans, Fiorentina should be much better. Anyway, let's read a few more. What do you guys think about Vlahovic? Lucas, excellent. Thank you for bringing this up. Laird, what is your opinion? Yes or no?
No, I don't like him. I don't like him at all, man. I don't know. Probably my standards are too high because we have Ibrahimovic, so it's really hard to say. I don't like him. No, absolutely. I don't like. To be fair, I don't like a lot of strikers in Serie A. I don't know why.
I have made up my mind about this, guys, and I have really thought about this a lot, and I have made my mind up. I'm 100% sure that this is something that we need to do. I think that Milan needs to go for the Belotti, the Torino striker, and the reason why I say that is because, let's be honest. The top strikers, very difficult to get to the top strikers, at least next season. When Milan won the Champions League, they always had like 3 or at least minimum two or 3 top, really good strikers. If we just look at Mete coming from Torino and his evolution into AC Milan, I mean, I would imagine that Belotti's impact would be the same. Belotti, in a situation where players are more technical, they serve the striker better, and in a arena like the AC Milan arena, I think he would shine. So I have to say, just based on reality, on what we can do financially, I think Milan should go for Belotti. I'm not very excited about it, but that's what I think. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely no, man. Absolutely no. And again, no one really knows what is the budget of AC Milan. So I think for sure they have the budget to spend big. And I say big, they have the money to spend 50, 60 millions for a striker. And because the economy, at least football economy, is going a bit down, so no one has big money. With 50, 60 millions, you can get a proper player. And there is some type of players, I don't know, why you should get Belotti, pay Belotti and give him a contract when you can get for free Aguero.
Let's get them both.
Well, I don't know if you can get them both, but
Aguero is not really a center forward. He's more like a seconda punta, right?
No, he plays as a first striker.
He could play as a striker, like as a falso nueve kind of thing. Yeah. Well, okay. Obviously, Aguero is a much superior player. I'm not discussing that. If Milan can negotiate a wage, because I'm sure that, where he is at right now, they pay him close to 200K a week.
Yeah, they pay him a lot. He's one of the most paid player in Premier League, but definitely he wants a new challenge, and I don't think he's gonna move for the same amount of money, or I think he's gonna move for less money, but he wants another team. He wants another challenge. He's done with the Premier League, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And there is more chance that he goes to Barcelona because he has friends over there. I think Messi, or I'm thinking other players. So I'm not dreaming, but you never know.
Okay, but this is why I'm saying, like, realistically, who can we get? I think Belotti, he needs the challenge. He needs the step. I'm willing to give him the opportunity at AC
I'll tell
Milan.
you something. If AC Milan took Mandzukic for free as a free agent,
Yeah.
it means that they are going to have some money to spend in the summer. You know what I mean? I think they didn't spend money in the winter because they have the budget in the summer to get a big striker. And Ibrahimovic is going to be the second choice, or maybe play a bit more, but they are going to get a young, good striker in the summer. Now the question is, are they going to get this big striker from one of those big teams that doesn't get in the Champions League? Because we have to remember, Liverpool is out of the Champions League for the next season. He's not top four. Tottenham is not top four. Arsenal is not top four. Borussia Dortmund is not top four. And a lot of teams, good teams in Spain, are not top four. And everyone wants to come to Milan. So you need to see what's going on this summer.
That's an excellent point you brought up. There are a lot of teams, really big teams with big players, that are not going to make it into the Champions League. And, in the transfer market, anything is possible. So, guys, look at what Lucas says. He has some pretty hard words for the haters here. Whoever calls Vlahovic average is stupid or doesn't have a brain. Go watch his highlights on YouTube, please.
Highlights?
Well, okay.
No way.
Let me say something about. Let me say what I think about Vlahovic. He's, from what I've seen, I'm not that impressed, to be honest with you. He seems average to me. I mean, I'm sorry, Lucas. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, Lucas, but he seems a pretty average striker. Maybe in a bigger team, he could make the step. But, he doesn't seem that different from, what was that name? Nicola. What was the guy that came from Fiorentina? The same, I think, also Croatian.
Tony.
Not Tony, the Croatian. He played with Roma. He had a terrible season with us.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, he kind of reminds me of that player. If anybody knows who I'm talking about, please let me know in the chat. He's a Croatian player. He played in Kalinic. Thank you, Kalinic. He kind of reminds me of Kalinic. But, I mean, yes, thank you, guys. Kalinic. So he's young. Lucas says that he's young. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I would rather have Belotti. Okay, let's read a few more comments. Guys, we're going to go on for another about 15 minutes here. Let's see. What
man, we need a proper striker, man, because we create a lot.
Can you hear me, Larry?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Guys, basically, breaking news. Napoli scored against Roma right now. So if Napoli wins, what does that mean for us?
Well, not a lot. We still need to win the next game. So it's all up to us at the moment, because the teams we are going to play are not the best team. And seriously, we need just 4 wins, man. With 4 wins, we are in Champions League.
And 4 wins, guys, we get to hear that beautiful music that we AC Milan fans love to listen to. So, yes, sir.
Is not a lot. It's not in 10 games, 4 wins. It's not a lot. It's possible.
Yes, it is very possible. But yeah, Mertens scored a beautiful free kick against Roma right now. So Napoli 1, Roma 0. Joel says, I think Youssef and Nasri from Sevilla would be a good option. He has scored 20 goals. 21. Wow, that's a lot. 21 goals this season, and he is young. I mean, if you score 21 goals, you're a good player. So I can't really argue that there. So here, what about Thuram? What do you think of Thuram? Didn't he have a pretty nasty incident lately? Didn't he spit in someone's face?
Yeah. He had a bad situation, and his father was really ashamed, and he said, even the father said was really sorry about his son, and he had to apologize publicly. It was a bad situation, but he's young. I think young people do that. They do stupid things. So I don't think he's a bad person. It just
spitting in someone's face is a very nasty thing to do.
What
just
Totti's done it as well. Totti's
exactly,
done it as well.
and Totti has had a lot of disciplinary problems. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Thuram is a good option. But here, Frederick Porcelli said something that I kind of like. I agree with you. Andre Silva. I mean, why did we let this player go? Do we need Mandzukic? Why can't we have Andre Silva? I mean, he would have played a lot this season if he was with us, but Ibrahimovic missed almost half a season.
So, no, it's I don't agree. I don't agree with Frederick. Andre Silva, when he was with us, he was really bad. He failed with us. He failed with Sevilla, and now he's succeeding in Germany. He's succeeding because he failed. So he improved a lot.
Okay, but I'm going to challenge you. Light. So you have been saying, as far as the law goes, Kalulu, all these, even Theo, these are players that just started. Isn't it the same with Andre Silva? When he came with us, he was in the beginning of his career as what he was 21, I believe, 2021. Yes. So why do we not apply the same clemency onto Andre Silva?
Because it's a psychological thing. For a striker, if you're not performing, you need a fresh start. It's not because AC Milan doesn't trust you or because you are a bad player. It just is not clicking. And if you stay, it's going to go worse and worse. So a striker needs always a fresh start, another team, other teammates, and try a new challenge until he finds that flow and he starts to score and improves and he gets better and better for a striker like Andre Silva. So it's even better for him to change and go to another team until he finds his way. It's better for us and for him. We cannot have all the best players in the world. Sometimes you get the wrong player, you need to let him go and improve. That's the thing.
Yes, I mean, what you're saying is correct. I would have kept him. And just have him grow. Andre Silva killing the penalties. He is in a team that creates a lot. Okay. Mohamed Kasim, do you think AC Milan can sign Haaland? He will literally be the perfect Ibrahimovic replacement. I don't think Milan has the spending power to sign Haaland, because I think that Haaland right now is such a property that all the big teams are gonna shower Haaland with gold and silver and diamonds. And I don't think Milan's treasure chest is as impressive as Real Madrid, Manchester City, Man United, etc. So any opinions, Lart, on Haaland?
The situation of Haaland is it's a bit like doesn't depend on the team who wants Haaland. I think it depends a lot on Haaland. What is the challenge he wants to go and deal with? If he wants to go in a team like Manchester City that is already a done team, he's ready to go. So he goes there and he starts to win. He starts to have a fantastic life and a ready to go team. Or he's looking for a challenge to get a team that is not in a great position and to say, okay, I'm Haaland, I'm gonna bring this team on the top of the European football because I'm the best. So it depends on what is going in his mind. But still, I don't see AC Milan, not for the price of the player, but more for the money the player is going to ask in the next 5 years. I don't think we have that situation to pay him.
Yeah, I don't think we're there. Yeah, I honestly, Mohamed Kasim, I honestly don't think that Haaland is a realistic option for us right in this current moment. Joel says the number 9 is cursed, man. I swear. Yes, Joel. Ever since Inzaghi, that shirt has been cursed.
I don't know. I think we never had a proper player with that shirt. That's the problem.
Yes, yeah. I think Belotti is the answer. I'll say it again. Give Belotti the chance that he deserves. This guy is one of is as far as Italy goes, Italian nationals. Even though he's not incredibly impressive, he's still one of the best Italian guys. Napoli goes 2-0 against Roma. It looks like Napoli is going to take this game away. So for everybody, our ex-legends Gattuso and Inzaghi having a good day today. Anyway, so let's keep on going. Rebic swap deal. For who? Swap him for who?
For who? For me?
Maybe Bundesliga better suits his style. Maybe, possibly. And Frederick agrees, I believe, with me about Andre Silva, since he's the one that brought Andre Silva up. Well, so, Laird, overall today was a great day for Milan.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go on a break for about 3 weeks. No, sorry, 3 weeks. For 1 week and a half, approximately. And we're going into
10 days.
Yes, and we're going into the nationals. And someone here had asked us, and if you know, Laird, do you have this information? Who are the Milan players that are expected to go on national duty?
Well, I don't know. Rebic is there already. So
let's go on
Ibrahimovic, Tonali, probably.
Tonali not with the first team. If he's going, maybe with the under.
No, Mancini didn't call him.
Yeah, he was not in the Italian lineup.
That's great. I don't think Benacer is going as well.
No way.
Benacer and Kessie, they are not going because everything got kind of cancelled. I think in. But I know, for example, Hakimi is going for Morocco.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on in Africa. How's the situation in Africa? Because there is even this issue with the virus that they don't let African or South American players go there because these new strands and everything. So I don't know about the not European players. Kier probably is going. Tomori is not going. I think Theo is not going. Theo Hernandez is not going.
Yes, Deschamps was on the news saying, he said, why should I bring Theo to the national team just because he plays in Milan? Well, fuck you, Deschamps, first of all.
Exactly.
He said that some other player was in front of him. I don't remember who.
Yeah, there is some Digne, Regulon, I think.
Yes, Digne. He said Digne was in front of Theo, which is
whatever,
absolutely absurd. And is Kjaer, Benacer, okay, Kessie and Benacer
are going? Okay.
Kessie and Benacer are going. It looks like it, according to Ibrahim. Ibrahim giving us report from the ground. Benacer and Kessie are going again. Chala, yes, Chala definitely going for Turkey.
Of course, Chala is going. Brahim Diaz, I don't think is going.
Kjaer is definitely going. He's a captain of a team. Yes, Digne is a player. Ibrahimovic, any word on Ibrahimovic? Is he going for this session?
Yeah, he's going. He's going as well.
You're joking.
No, it's true. He's going. We got a call from Sweden.
Wait, this is true? So that was actually real? The guys... What? So now we're going to lose... Okay. I don't know. Guys, what does... We'll talk about this during the week. We have a bunch of podcasts coming up this week, guys. A lot of AC Milan content and world football. And we have some comments here. Joel says, Deschamps is dumb, man. He played Matuidi on the left wing the whole World Cup when he had Dembele. Okay, Joel, but Deschamps won the World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. That's I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he was lucky, you can say, but not dumb. Dumb is it's a big statement.
Yes. Leao under 21. Yes, our under 21s are all going to go. Tonali definitely going to go under 21. The Diaz going for the under 21. Donnarumma is going to go for sure.
Yeah. I don't know this under 21 thing. Are you sure they're going for the under 21?
I believe so. Usually under 21 and national teams in Europe, they compete at the same time. So I'm pretty sure that all those youngsters are going to go to the under 20. Hagwe probably same is going to go for Norway, or possibly. Samu Casillo is going to be in his apartment at AC Milano because the Spanish national team does not give a shit about this player for some reason. Yeah, almost our whole team is going to be out for international duty. Almost our whole team.
Yeah, it's fine, man. I mean, they know how they should play. They know how much intensity they need to put on that game.
Yes, absolutely. And but you know one thing, Lart, that with so many players going out for international duty, just statistically speaking, injuries are bound to happen.
Yeah. Somebody is saying Tomori. Come on, guys. Everyone is going. I don't think Tomori got a call from the English team. I think I love our viewers, but I don't think they are really prepared on this. I'm not sure. I have to do research.
If I was the English national coach, I would take Tomori. Let's see.
Yeah, but I saw the call. He got. I don't think Tomori got a call. I'm really doubting our viewers, man. Come on, guys, a bit more research.
Light versus the chat. Hakan goal, yes. RGBM Gaming, Forza Milan, Hakan goal, and as I was saying, I'm very happy Hakan scored because, guys, the AC Milan fans were almost treating Hakan the way they treated Romagnoli. It was getting to that point. From what I was seeing, it was building up. The teapot was starting to boil, but thank God he scored today, which is good. Can only be good for AC Milan.
Yeah.
Samu. Okay, I'm just going to look for AC Milan players international duty. Let's see if we can get something here and have some perfect answers. Okay, Joel says Tomori didn't get called up. I don't think he did because I haven't heard that either. Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that. Okay, Brahim. Yes, Brahim. Excellent game today. Lucas says, what do you mean, Lart? Oh, you're... Please don't refrain from using that language, Lucas. What do you mean, Lart? You are the P that said that Chiara, Kessie and didn't get called up.
No, wow. I say Chiara got called, man. I say Chiara got called. And you can go and check. You can go and check.
You throw it.
He's there.
Look at that.
About Benacer and Kessie, I say I don't know what's going on in Africa. Hakimi got called by Morocco. I don't know if Benacer and Kessie got called. I hope not. So I get it. It's fine, but you can go and see the video if you want.
You see what happens, Larry? You throw a punch comes back right at you, huh?
I was just checking if our viewers are still on it.
Very prepared. Do you guys watch the Primavera games? I occasionally watch the highlights and I follow the Primavera as far as the players, but I don't watch the games. Do you watch? How about you? Do you?
No. I don't watch the Primavera. It's I've watched sometimes, but the level is really low. It's really low, the level.
Yeah, in general, the level of the Italian youth systems is not the best. Really Joel has your back, Lart. Joel is on your corner. Bro, Lucas, chill. He literally said Chiara got called up. And Lucas says, Inter players are not allowed to go to national team duty.
See, Lucas is not prepared. Go and check it. Everyone is going. Just the Italian players are not going, but everyone, the Moroccan coach say Hakimi is coming. I don't care what Italy says.
I read that too. That even the Croatian national coach said that the Croatian players are going and they don't care. But let's see if that does happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lucas says, I watched the Primavera and I like Al-Hali. Okay, so Al-Hali. What position does he play, Lucas? Okay, here we have a new comment. Says Jas Virdi says, great character from the team today. This needs to be the springboard for the last 14 games. We need to finish at least second. As Laert said, expertly said earlier, all we need to do is win 4 games and objective accomplished. Correct?
Yes, man. I think with 4 games is not mathematically done, but usually after you get those 4 wins, teams like Roma, Napoli, they are going to play with big teams. Even Juventus, Atalanta, they're going to play with each other or against Inter. So they're going to lose points, and we're going to get that 9-point difference between us and the 5th position, which is a good place to be. After you have 9-point difference and 6 games to play, it's really good. It's almost done, basically.
Okay. Yes, so let's hope. Okay, guys, we're going to close real soon, but before we do, I think I found here 19 Rossoneri Roundup. Look at what got called up for international duty. So, oh no, this is from last season. Anyway, guys. So let's read a few more comments, and then we're going to close. Guys, today is just a short post game. We're going to do 1 hour. Guys, we want to have a podcast tomorrow. We're starting a new podcast. We're going to have new new segment coming up, so stay tuned for that. And Wednesday we're going to have a great podcast, so stay tuned for that. Okay, just a few more. Let's read what. Okay, so Lucas says Al-Hali is an academy. 3 Chetas Shiva says, should we exercise the buy option for Tomori or ask for a discount? For me, we should buy him right now. I think we should buy him yesterday. I think, yeah, we shouldn't need for it. Any opinions?
I don't think Chelsea is going to do any discount. And I still think 28 million is a good price. He's a good defender. We have to remember Maguire cost 80 million, and other defender cost even more. So I think it's a good price. 28 million, just go and get it. That's it. You have a center back.
Absolutely. Well, guys, so thank you everybody that was here today for the post game. Thank you for the Rossoneri family, for all you guys that are here with us. We have some people that are here with us all the time, every time we're live. Thank you guys for being listening to what we got to say and participating and sharing your ideas and sharing your thoughts. As I said, we have some podcasts coming up of the week. We have the Rossoneri review coming tonight, so be ready for that. And guys, Forza Milan. We're back on track.
Forza Milan.
We're back. We're solidifying that second place. Just a few more games and objective accomplished. Any last words, Laert?
Just want to thank everyone for following us. Just like the video, keep following, subscribe. As we say, we're going for a new podcast tomorrow talking about football in general. So it's going to be fun. Come over, ask questions.
Yes.
Give us your opinion, comment. We're talking about Champions League. Let's see. Yeah. And who is going to win it, and see what's going on over there. It's going to be fun. Thank you guys anyway, and Forza Milan.
Absolutely. Guys. Forza Milan. Milan per sempre. Siamo i migliori di sempre, campioni per sempre. Ciao.
Ciao.